In the last couple of episodes, you have learned first about technical analysis. The second one is the candlestick formation. The third one is how to enter the candlestick formation. And then now it's time for you to learn the art of swing points, price action clarity for trader. So welcome back guys to our educational video. My name is Alex, your technical analyst at FundYourFX, and let's talk about the art of swing points, price action clarity for traders. Okay, in this episode, I'm going to talk with you. I'm going to talk how you can find the perfect or the correct swing point. So many of beginners trader that just enter the market, they are getting confused about base formation and the swing formation. That too is different kind of formation, so you should have not mistaken base as swing and swing as a base. Okay, of course, also for the sideways momentum, so many of people draw their swing line on the sideways trend or sideways formation. That's also a red flag for the new beginner traders. So in this video, I'm going to talk with you the right way to plot or to find the right swing point, swing high or swing low. Okay, first, let's go to why knowing swing points is critical. You see, that's me. And defines market structure first. It defines the market structure. It can give you the idea what is the market trend or structure right now. And the second one is improve trend line accuracy. So for trend line accuracy, the swing point or the swing high or swing low, it's going to be your platform to or anchor point to draw your trend line. And key to finding entries and exit, that's our third point. And the fourth point is finding a pivot point. Finding a pivot point is like a retracement after it retraces or rejected on the demand or supply zone. The pivot point is where the price starts to leave the supply or maybe resistance zone and resistance or support zone or point. Okay, the last one, number 5, is foundation for supply and demand mapping. Okay. Let's move to what exactly is swing point. Here you can see the swing high here. This is swing high. Okay, the price peaks before it turning down, and the swing lows should be look like this. The price bottoms before turning down. Okay. Then let's go to the psychology behind this swing point. Why swing point is made and how it's formed. The first one here, okay, the first one, buyer or seller is losing momentum. The second one is the liquidity. There is a liquidity shift from prior bearish to more bullish side or bullish momentum. And there is a reversal or retracement start forming, okay? The next one, the next point, the 3 candle swing structure. Okay, by the way, there's 2 types of the candlestick swing structure. The first one is 3 candlestick swing structure. This is the most basic one that many people use. And the second one is 5 or 7 swing structure, candle swing structure. It's more bigger structure or bigger valley. I'm going to talk about valley in the next part, okay? The first one is on the 3 candle swing structure, the swing high here, okay? This is the pivot. So the pivot candle should be the highest point on this formation, on the 3 candles formation. The first one is our first candle. The second one or the middle one, the swing high, the point where the highest point as our swing high point or pivot point is number 2. And the third candle is the swing confirmation. And then for the swing low, the pivot is the number 2, which is on its lowest point. This is the lowest point, so the price going to be make like this, okay? Of course, the third one is the confirmation for its swing low validation, okay? Right, so let's go to the next, which is the 5 candle swing structure. The swing on the 5 candle swing structure is more big, the valley is more deep. here is this is the valley. Okay, this is the valley. Okay, the pivot for the swing high is the highest candle. Here is the pivot, and then the follow through the fourth and the fifth candle. The fifth candle is the breakout and also as the swing confirmation. Remember this is the five candle swing structure. The earlier that I have said is the 3, so it's quite different. It's more conservative if you want to say it like this. Okay, and the swing low, the middle point or the pivot point for the swing low is the lowest here. And then of course here the fifth candle is our breakout of the first candle. Okay, the fifth candle is the breakout candle of confirmation that the swing low is valid from the first candle. Okay, next. Okay, this is the most crucial one, how to confirm a swing point. First, you have to make sure that the middle candle is clearly the highest or the lowest point. The highest for the swing high, which is like this. Okay, this is the pivot for the swing high, and then for the swing low it should be like this. See, is the pivot. Okay, next let's go to the second one. Here, the second one is at least one candle in both sides confirm it or break the first candle. Let's move to the last slide. Okay, here at least, here what it says, at least one candle in both sides confirm it and break the first candle here. Okay, here the pivot, and then the third candle it breaks the pivot and then breaks the first candle. Here also the first candle is being break by the third candle, and the third candle break the range of the pivot, and then the number one is break the range of the pivot. Okay, so it should be make a valley like this, or maybe if it was a swing high it should be make like the mountains. Okay, here also for the fifth candle, the range here is lower than the pivot, and then the next candle break the pivot candle. Okay, number 3 is make a valley. Okay, so the pivot or the swing point should be make a valley like this, or make a mountain like this. Okay, if you see that there's a price move like this one is base formation, not swing formation. Because why it was determined as the base rather than swing. Remember, swing should be made like this one. This is swing. Okay, this is swing. Okay, this is swing. But if you look at the base formation, it forms like this. It base. That's why people say it was base formation or consolidation formation, because it moved in range or rectangle. Okay, let me delete this word so you can have better understanding on our slides. Okay, then number 4 here. Number 4, price change direction after the pivot. Here, after the pivot, the price should change direction. Okay, after it retraced. So a retracement is the price making a bullish formation for the bearish. Okay, when there is a bearish momentum, this is the primary trend, and the secondary trend of this retracement is our short bullish term. Okay, so after this short bullish term or on the retracement, we want to make sure that the price change direction after pivot. This is the pivot. Okay, the trend or the direction have to be changed after pivot, so it will be continuing its bearish momentum like this. Okay, and then on the number 5 we have it often aligned with key zone. Okay, support and resistance, supply and demand, and harmonic support or resistance. Okay, for the harmonic support and resistance, we will use Fibonacci here. Okay, you should have an idea if this was a support. Okay, was a support here, or resistance. Was a resistance, price retrace, and then it makes a pivot here, and then, well, it aligned with the key zone like a resistance point, or supply become resistant. Okay, so it came down or continuing its bearish momentum. Okay, right, the next one, this is the real example on chart. This is the swing high. Okay, this is the high point, and then the following candle is the confirmation. This is the swing low. This is the lowest point. The next candle is the confirmation, or if you want to have the 5 candlestick formation or the 5 swing formation structure, you want to make sure that there is a 5 candlestick, which is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so the number 6 here is the confirmation because it is exceeding or break the first candle here. Okay, then let me delete this first. Okay, this is where I said that the base formation or base structure shouldn't be determined as the swing here. Why? Well, first, if you say, hey Alex, this one make a high point, and this is the confirmation that price have break the pivot point. This is pivot, this is the price has been break by this week. But why? First, look at the pattern structure. It makes no valley. Okay, there's no valley here, so it should be not determined as the swing. The swing should be have a valley here, or maybe making some like a mountain on the swing high, valley on the swing low. But this is invalid because it was a base formation, it's not a swing. So please do not mistaken that swing is indeed a base. Base is not a swing, base is structure. Okay, so the base structure is not a swing or invalid swing. Okay, the next one, the major mistake trader makes on determining swing point here. The first one, making swing on sideways formation. You want to see sideways? Okay, when the price bearish and then there's a sideways formation here, and then price continues its bearish momentum, but you are making a swing on the sideways formation like this. This is swing, 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 this is swing. That's wrong. Okay, you should have not draw your swing in the sideways formation. Okay, so what should you do on the sideways formation? On the sideways formation, you have to do like this. If there is a sideways formation like this, take the latest or take the higher point as your swing high, which is here, as the swing line. So it should be, if you are drawing your trend line, should be like this. Okay, and then right away to here, then down. Make a swing on the sideways formation, it's wrong. Right, let me delete this first. Okay, the number 2 is fail to understand minor and major swing. What do I mean by that? Okay, so price literally move in trend and price have some structure, major structure or minor structure. Sometimes we see that there is a bullish phase. If the price make a rejection and then the price make a minor, but indeed it was on the bullish phase, this is I call the minor swing or minor trend. This is the primary, this is the secondary, this is the minor inside the primary trend. Okay, so I'm going to talk about the primary, secondary and minor or maybe major trend on the next video. Okay, so then this is number 2, check. And then the last thing is people fail or trader fail to make sure that the swing has to have a valley. Again, the swing have to have a valley or it creates V shape or N shape for swing high, and the valley or the V shape is for the swing low. Okay, and then let's move to the next. Okay, the swing point application. The first to determine support and resistance point. This is support. This is resistance. This is support. This is resistance. This is support. The second one is to determine support or resistance strength. Maybe we have a support looking like this, very small support, but sometimes we have the support looking like this, very big support, right? This is how we can determine the strength, not only based on the structure but also from the swing point application. Then the next one is to anchor point as the anchor point for our trend line. This is the anchor point for our trend line. This is our swing low, this is our swing low, and this is our swing low. Okay, you get the idea here. Okay, great. So to determine our trend structure, so if you want to see what trend is on the chart, it's on the market right now, or it's on the pair right now that we want to trade, you have to make sure that the trend itself have a coding like this: higher peak, okay, higher trough, higher peak, higher trough, and then it's a bullish phase. Okay, the bullish phase coding is at least have to have two higher peak and then two higher trough. Okay, so for the coding itself, it has to be on the swing point. That's why it says here to determine our trend structure. Okay guys, that's it. That's our study about the swing point. I hope you enjoyed today's educational video, and I hope you have a fantastic trading journey. Well, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like and comment so you can get notified if I make another educational episode or educational video in our YouTube channel, in our FundYourFX YouTube channel. And don't forget to follow our TikTok and Instagram so you can get notified if I make weekly market outlook, daily market outlook, and this educational series. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode in our new educational video. Bye bye.